quick little thing. Here's what's happening here. So I'm putting for the lift hill, trying to put these little laser lights in here. I want to then come back to it and surround it, and close it. Just show you what I'm basically doing with this. There's a blueprint in here. Shit, I forget what it's called. What does it go right to it? I kind of know where it is. Hey, I'll get there someday. It's just after the fireworks are the screen spear laser light. So this is what I'm putting in here. I put 2 of them so far. I'm going to put 1 more, just kind of show you what I'm doing. Lining this up. This is going to be the last one. Trying to line it up on the track here. That's probably close enough. So when you hit, I don't know what they're going to put with Xbox or PlayStation controls, but when you hit the X key, it kind of locks it in place, and then you get the advanced movement tools, which now I got these little arrows to pull it. So now I can actually put it where I want more closely. Tilt this. I'll move it a little further. I want it as best as possible lined up with the center, and I'm going to delete all these things in just a second. Obviously I need to come back down closer to this. Because at the end of the day, we want it to be back to back to back. 1, 2, 3 of these, so not quite close enough yet. That's probably good. Let's see how far down we are. And are we centered? Doesn't need to be perfect, but pretty close. Alright, that looks good from this side. Now I want to check the back side and see where we are. I want this back side, the center part, to be lifted up, because there's a bunch of lasers in here. See in a second. I want them to be above the head of the coaster, which it looks like they are. It actually looks perfect. Oh shit, that's not a smidge. There we go. That's about a smidge. Alright, cool. Now I'm just going to go through and delete all these little pieces that he put together to make his sphere thing, because I don't give a crap about the sphere thing. It's just some cool laser lights that are already pre-done in a circle arrangement. And what I would like to have done is like a vortex of lights, but this is going to be as close as it gets, without me literally going through and spending 2 weeks just building a vortex of lights to get one cool effect on just a lift hill, which some of these people do this stuff, and they've gotten really good at doing it, so they can do it a lot quicker than I can at this point. But oh shit, oh, there goes the coaster. Thank God for undo. Else I would be undone. Okay, just delete all these. And undo again. Yeah. Just slow down and get it ready. I was actually, when I built these other two, I have not deleted the coaster one time. Now in 5 seconds showing you, I've deleted it twice. All this, so I don't have to go and place a crap ton of little lasers like that. It's kind of like what I was dealing with the waterfalls before. Just spending hours upon hours. Just those ones just blended right in. Any more? There's one more. There's a couple more. Alright. And I don't want these little things. Nope, too far. These I don't want. Alright. Kind of take a look at what we're dealing with. And that ended up perfect in the track, so you won't really see it as you're coming through. And then all these ones on the side I'm going to try and bury in the surrounding tunnel that I build around this. Alright, I think that's pretty good. And basically that's where I want it to go, is towards the very top of it. And then we'll come in here. Alright, cool. So now I'm going to start building a tunnel around this with these rocks. That's basically all I'm going to do, is use the rocks. I kind of want the rocks instead of a building out here, just to keep matching with what I have going on here right now. I don't know whether I'll even stick with that, but at least it matches the pirate theme. So basically from here I'm just going to grab a bunch of rocks that I already have here and start building sort of a wall of terrain around it. Not a wall of terrain, a wall of freaking rocks. Yeah. Don't want the coaster. So duplicate that. I got a bunch of these rocks, and then we just start building basically. So I can take all these rocks and keep on duplicate, duplicate, duplicate as much as I want once I get them where I want them. It was a little bit frustrating initially with the edge of the park. This is going to be difficult with the edge of the park right there. Not having this run into the actual coaster. I'm going to have to probably get a bunch of smaller rocks. That's fine for a start, but honestly I'm going to need to keep using smaller rocks to go up against the edge, because it's just not going to let me build them over that line. Sucks. I intentionally tried to save, like, to not be right up against it so that I could do this, or do something, but hey, you get what you get. Or you get what you give yourself. This is what I gave myself. Anyhow, you kind of get the idea. This is going to take me a little while. I can make you sit here with me for 20 or 30 minutes while I do this. Maybe give a quick clip of it afterwards. Once you've seen the finished product, you have an idea what it looks like anyways. So just want to give you the idea of what I'm doing to get this done. That's what I put in there, these little pre-made green sphere things with laser lights in the middle. I just took out the spheres and left the laser lights all pointed in the middle. And I'm going to bury those in rocks, and that's how we get the lift effect in here. Later.